Welcome to Easternparadigm. I'm Alex. Today we bring you the latest updates on election results of Mizoram, where Zoram People's Movement has emerged victorious, reshaping the state's political dynamics. The triumph marks a significant shift from the previous ruling Mizo National Front regime. In a stunning turn of events, the Zoram People's Movement secured a commanding lead with 27 out of the total 40 assembly seats, surpassing all expectations. The Mizo National Front, the previous ruling party, managed to secure only 10 seats. The Bharatiya Janata Party, at a distant third, secured 2 seats, while Congress clinched just 1. The exit polls had predicted a tight contest between the Mizo National Front and Zoram People's Movement, but swept off 27 seats and registered a landslide victory. Dear viewers, we feel it is important to talk about Zoram People's Movement, which emerged from movement to political power. The Zoram People's Movement originated as a non-political entity with a focus on addressing social concerns and community welfare in Mizoram. Officially registered with the Election Commission of India in July 2019, the Zoram People's Movement evolved from a movement group that supported independent candidates in the 2018 Mizoram Legislative Assembly election. The party, under the leadership of former IPS officer Lallu Homa, emphasizes secularism and protection of religious minorities in India. In the recent elections, the Zoram People's Movement contested 36 out of 40 assembly seats, building on its previous success of winning 8 seats in the 2018 polls. The Zoram Nationalist Party, once part of the Zoram People's Movement's 6-party regional alliance, exited the alliance on September 3rd, citing a dictatorial style of functioning within the Zoram People's Movement. The Zoram Nationalist Party, recognized as a state political party, had joined hands with the Zoram People's Movement in 2017, along with other regional parties to contest the 2018 elections. However, internal disparities and inequality led to the Zoram Nationalist Party's departure from the alliance. Despite an initial alliance with the Bharatiya Janata Party in 2014, the Zoram Nationalist Party later distanced itself, finding limited acceptance in the Christian majority state. In the 2018 elections, the Mizo National Front, keeping a distance from the Bharatiya Janata Party, secured 26 seats on its own, forming the government. The Zoram People's Movement, in its debut election, won 8 seats, positioning itself as a credible alternative. The Bharatiya Janata Party, though not a major player in Mizoram, managed to secure 2 MLAs in the recent polls after the 2 senior Mizo National Front members joined the party. The election campaign was marked by the Mizo National Front's emphasis on Mizo nationalism. The Zoram People's Movement promise of corruption-free government, and the Congress warning against regional parties aligning with the BJP, advocating itself as a safeguard against Hindutva influence. The Zoram People's Movement campaigned on promises of a corruption-free government, youth and farmer upliftment, distancing itself from external influences. The Zoram People's Movement campaigned on a promise of corruption-free government, youth and farmer upliftment, distancing itself from external influences. In contrast, the Congress, forming the Mizoram Secular Alliance with local parties, raised concerns about the BJP's potential influence on regional parties, advocating for secularism and state autonomy. As the Zoram People's Movement looks set to form the government without external support, Mizoram's political narrative is witnessing a shift, and the results hold implications for the state's governance and future political alliances. Stay tuned for more updates, insightful analysis, and in-depth coverage.